Howdy folks. This here video is all about the good old south rim of the Grand Canyon. I reckon you want to see some jaw-dropping views, and I got them all laid out for you. This here is the Grand Tour, the easy access edition. I'm going to guide you to every single viewpoint on the south rim of the Grand Canyon that you can easily access with your own horseless carriage. So sit back and enjoy the splendor of the canyon.
Welcome to the Grand Canyon, the wildest escapade this side of the Mississippi. I'm the Canyon Cowboy, hailing from the illustrious 1800s, and somehow got wrangled up in this labyrinth of modernity. But fret not, for me and my trusty steed Jackpot are fixing to orchestrate an experience of a lifetime for you. So cinch up those saddles and get ready for a wild ride. The South Rim is a treasure trove of breathtaking vantage points, each with its own unique character. Upon your arrival, you'll be handed a precious map, your guide to the treasures that await.
Today's mission, Jackpot and I will visit every point on this map so you can see for yourself and pick your favorites.
Each point on this here map can be reached by either your own horseless carriage or the park's trusty shuttle system, with smooth, paved trails for easy rambling for anyone, but particularly for those a little weak in the knees or rolling in a wheelchair.
Now, before we hit the trail, allow me to introduce my trusty steed, Jackpot. Whoa, steady now. We'll settle up in just a sec. As I was saying, we'd be much obliged if you give this video a hearty thumbs up and subscribe for more adventures. And if you're bound for these here parts, peruse GrandCanyonPosse.com for all of your travel needs. We got transportation, guided excursions, itineraries, accommodations, and the best grub around these parts. Join the posse and let's make indelible memories. Now where was I? Right. Let's giddy up. Woo! First stop, Desert View.
When you venture on down to Desert View Point at the Grand Canyon, you'll be met with a splendid panorama. Yet, the pièce de résistance is undoubtedly the Desert View Watchtower, an architectural marvel crafted under the skillful guidance of Mary Colter back in 1933. This towering edifice commands the most expansive view of the Grand Canyon, along with the painted desert's undulating terrain to the east and the regal San Francisco peaks that grace the southern horizon. This 70-foot tower stands as the highest point on the South Rim, an architectural gem that harmoniously melds with its natural surroundings. The tower's interior walls are adorned with captivating murals painted by the talented Hopi artist Fred Caboti. These masterful works of art not only delight the eye, but also convey profound stories of the Grand Canyon's geological tapestry and human history. So, should you seek a vista that blends breathtaking natural beauty with architectural prowess and historical significance, Desert View Point beckons with an eloquent invitation, and it shall not disappoint.
A short ride west, and we're gonna hit Navajo Point.
When you mosey on over to Navajo Point at the Grand Canyon, you'll lay eyes on a view that'll leave you awestruck, one that encapsulates the grandeur of this natural wonder. From this vantage point, you'll behold the iconic Desert View Watchtower in the distance. Yep, Navajo Point stands ready to dazzle and educate, my eloquent friends.
Next up, Lipan Point.
Making your way to Lipan Point, you'll be treated to a mesmerizing spectacle of the Grand Canyon's expansive beauty. The view from this spot offers a nearly 360-degree panorama that'll have you spellbound. This is where the vastness of the canyon opens up before your very eyes. A sight to behold for folks who appreciate the finer details of this natural wonder.
Now it's a windy 7-mile journey to our next destination, Moran Point.
Moran Point is a delightful spot that shall tickle your senses with nature's own artistry. It provides views of the expansive Grand Canyon sitting directly south of Cape Royale on the North Rim. You'll discover the awe-inspiring beauty of this geological wonder as you stand at the precipice, gazing out at the intricately carved masterpiece of rock and river.
Now, upon the upcoming road, do take heed, for we will be witnessing the transformation of the landscape from a forest teeming with juniper trees to that of a majestic realm of towering ponderosa pines as we approach Grandview Point.
In the annals of time, perched upon the southern rim of the Grand Canyon, there once resided an illustrious establishment known as the Grandview Hotel. While the hotel has long since dissolved into the mists of history after a fiery end, its legacy endures at the Grandview Point. In the present day, adventurers have the opportunity to retrace the footsteps of those bold travelers who came before, as they embark upon the winding Grandview Trail. Along this serpentine path, one can seamlessly interweave the past and the present in a tapestry of sublime splendor and grandeur. It's worth mentioning, dear travelers, that Grandview Point, with its commanding position and awe-inspiring panoramas, is also cherished as a favored spot for sunrise photos, where the first light of day paints the canyon in enchanting hues.
Venture onward, dear posse, for our journey now leads us on an 11-mile odyssey to the renowned Yaki Point.
Yaki Point is a place that graces the Grand Canyon's south rim with its formidable presence. Here, at this precipice, one can gaze upon the mesmerizing vastness of the canyon, feeling humbled by the sheer magnitude of nature's grand design. Notably, Yaki Point serves as the trailhead for the South Kaibab Trail, promising adventurous souls a passage from rim to rim, crossing the Black Bridge onto the North Kaibab Trail before ascending to the North Rim. A feat that only the most intrepid travelers dare to undertake. Moreover, it's worth noting that Yaki Point, with its breathtaking vistas and perfect position, is often touted as the prime spot, even more so than Grandview, to capture the splendid sunrise images from the South Rim.
The subsequent locale of our journey is Mather Point, a place that provides far more than mere vistas.
Mather Point stands as the gateway to the grandeur of the Grand Canyon and the very location where weary travelers discover the Grand Canyon Visitor Center. Here, knowledge-hungry wanderers can seek wisdom about this majestic realm. Mather Point also serves as a central hub, a crossroads of sorts, where all the park's shuttle bus routes converge. However, dear travelers, I must caution you that the View and Visitor Center often beckons more souls than it can accommodate, and thus it is not uncommon for this spot to be teeming with fellow admirers.
Ladies and gentlemen, in our quest to uncover the hidden treasures of these points on our trusted map, we must bypass the details of the Geology Museum, the Tucson Museum and Ruins, and the grandeur of the Grand Canyon Village.
The village, you see, is the vibrant epicenter of this wondrous realm with its own viewpoints. Here, weary travelers can find respite and sustenance from humble sandwiches to opulent feasts beneath the radiant allure of chandeliers. Not to mention the Bright Angel Trail, a serpentine path leading intrepid adventurers down to the river's edge and connecting with the previously mentioned North and South Kaibab Trails. A visit to the village is an absolute imperative. Though we're not delving into details here, take the time to explore its treasures, engage in a spot of shopping, and indulge in a sumptuous meal. Yet be well prepared, for reservations may prove requisite to partake in the village offerings. To continue our odyssey, we must embark upon Hermit Road, which, when journeyed, unveils intriguing chronicles of the Grand Canyon's past. But be forewarned, for only 3 months of the year, January, February, and March, is the road open to intrepid travelers to drive themselves. Alas, throughout the remaining months, the only way to venture forth to the western points on the South Rim is to hike or bike the Rim Trail or hitch your saddle on the park's shuttle bus. First stop, Maricopa Point. As you stand at Maricopa Point, you find yourself amidst a panorama of vastness. Gaze upon the tapestry of geological epochs etched into the very heart of the canyon. This is an oasis of tranquility, where one can savor the profound silence, absorbing the eons of natural history imprinted before your very eyes. Next, we get off on Powell Point. At Powell Point, the breeze whispers a hushed tribute to the man it honors. Here, we pay homage to the enduring legacy of John Wesley Powell, the intrepid, one-armed pioneer who fearlessly navigated the inaugural recorded descent of white men down the mighty Colorado River through the Grand Canyon. And they did it in wooden rafts that would give me pause to take on a humble pond. As you peer into the colossal abyss, ponder the audacity it took to plunge into these depths. Moreover, the vistas from this vantage unveil an expansive panorama encompassing nearly a full 360 degrees. Get ready to get off the bus with the crowd. Next stop, Hopi Point. Hopi Point, my fellow adventurers, is nothing short of legendary, for it captures the fiery essence of a desert sunset like no other. Here, you'll feel the sun's warmth caress on your skin as it descends towards the distant horizon. It's the perfect stage for a grand finale where the world takes its final bow in a burst of hues. If the sunset crowds ain't your thing, Mojave Point may be the spot for you. Picture the perfect Grand Canyon postcard and you'll conjure an image akin to Mojave Point. This sanctuary of tranquility grants you a front row seat to the sun's dramatic descent over the hallowed chasm. As the world plunges into twilight, your camera shutter will barely keep pace with the shifting shades. Next, one of the more unique stops, the Abyss. From the precipice of the Abyss, you gaze upon a 3,000-foot plunge into the very heart of the canyon. It's as if you're perched on the edge of the earth itself, peering into the depths. A profound silence blankets the scene, punctuated only by the wind's whispered secrets. But beware, there are no amenities here of any kind. It's a short stay, just hop on the next bus that'll be along in 15 minutes. Next, we get off on Monument Creek Vista. Here, nature's grandeur leaves you awestruck. From this vantage point, gaze upon the labyrinth of rock where the Colorado River meanders, etching its path through time. Prepare for a spectacle that stands as a testament to the inexorable forces of the earth. We've got more grand views with the river included at Pima Point. Pima Point gives you an expansive view that stretches to the very limits of your vision. As you look out upon the canyon's expanse, you can trace the river's winding journey below. The murmurs of ancient stories echo through the air, imparting the wisdom of the ages. Now, the end of the road, Hermit's Rest. Hermit's Rest presents an architectural gem nestled in the rugged embrace of the Grand Canyon. Designed by renowned park architect Mary Colter, the cozy stone structure weaves its identity seamlessly into the rocky terrain. Alongside these architectural marvels, the Hermit's Rest Trail unveils its secrets, inviting adventurers to discover the trails that lead further into the heart of the canyon's mysteries.
Well, ain't that a sight to see? I sure hope you enjoyed exploring the South Rim viewpoints with easy access. There are a few more points at the South Rim, but they take a little bit more effort to get to, and I'm going to save those for another video. So, before you hit the dusty trail, why don't you mosey on over to GrandCanyonPosse.com, where we've got travel deals that'll have you hooting and hollering. Everything from cozy lodges to guided tours and everything in between. So until our paths cross again, I will see you on down the trail, my friend.